Watson just beating the play clock. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover,
it's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as the Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top four.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Faking the give. Now Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. From the red zone now, Watson. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they run with Harris off the option. And he will score. Touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. An option handoff given to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Watson off play action. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Watson now to throw. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
DeJuan Smoot with a tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2nd and goal from the 1. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Quick throw completed by Watson. Got a man, and it's taken in. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, it's Watson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So we've reached half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return it. Off of play action, it's Watson. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. It's caught by Hooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He gets it complete to Harris. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far. Good second half. And sometimes, I guess, maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back. And essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys. And that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
From the gun on third, Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, Watson sliding out of the pocket. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. This pass caught by Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's It'll be a first and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Now a first down front. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To try again after the sack. Watson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Watson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dwayne Smoot able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Broken tackle. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection. reception on that one. 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the interception, here's Watson. Caught by Jones. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the 1st quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
On 2nd and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
To the air yet again, Watson eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. It's a Titans touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his 9th touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Watson on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it's Watson. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Titans.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And that is caught, and the record is his. It's a touchdown. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Out. Watson lost it. And the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Tennessee. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Watson. Jones has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, J.O., you made this beat?